Welcome to day 86, Align and Shine with Mary Jo. Nervous system regulation before conversation. Oh, there's a plane going overhead, if you can hear it. So exhaling out, feeling your feet on the earth, grounding into this now moment. And I invite you, I'm going to take you through a nervous system regulation practice. I was just on another call and took a group through this. So now I'm going to take you through it. And also, we didn't actually record that part, so I want it recorded and just see where we go. This is going to be very, very powerful. It's going to be very, very important for the times ahead because right now, um, nervous system being dysregulated through being overwhelmed and exhausted is a real thing. So you're not wrong. You're not doing anything wrong if you're feeling exhausted and tired, if you have discomfort in your body. We literally are shifting, our nervous system is literally shifting into a new software, we'll say. It's rewriting into a new software. And the old software is all about survival. And so I shared in my last video, just pretty exhausted. I think it was the last video of just where a lot of old ancestral beliefs and patterns really came to the surface for me this week that are being cleared out of my cellular memory, of my blood and DNA and bones, um, that are very connected to survival. What my ancestors had to do to survive, which was rest was dangerous, emotions were dangerous to be avoided, intuition was ignored. So a lot, self-abandonment, self-erasure, self-abandonment, especially of the emotional side, of the feminine side, and really about being productive and about overriding the body. And yeah, I grew up in a house where literally, like we could, once my father came in from the farm, um, yeah, he just wasn't, he really didn't believe in relaxation as something productive or valuable. And so literally, yeah, our nervous systems would be pretty rattled because he never knew what he was going to do. Often he could just get riled and go into a whole tizzy if he's seen us, his children, sitting around watching TV or so on. So the nervous system and the body learned, ancestral, but also my childhood, that relaxation was not okay. It wasn't valuable. It wasn't productive, and it wasn't safe. And so I have done a lot to shift that. Thank God for yoga and meditation and all the different healing modalities and everything, and the understanding. And thank God for all the science that there is there now, understanding now why recovery and relaxation and good sleep and all of this is so vital, so important for health, for well-being, for abundance, for good relationships, for everything, basically, for harmony. So with that, I invite you now, if you're ready, if you're not driving, make sure you're in a safe place to close down your eyes. And we're going to start to bring it inward and bring it into the body, into the nervous system. So when you're ready, exhaling out and just releasing any sense of pressure, any sense of striving, just exhaling it out. This is the place where your body gets to just be and to receive. And I invite you to, if you have noise or bings coming off your phone or anywhere else, to shut off any other external noise or distractions. Make sure you won't be distracted. Your nervous system is responding. It gets wired into all these bings and dings and distractions, and it gets dysregulated into the busy and the overthinking and the busyness. So we're down regulating the nervous system, into a slower pace, a slower rhythm. And the first way to do that is through slowing down the breath. So breathing in through the nose and exhale out with a sigh through the mouth. And if you don't feel comfortable, sign if there's someone around you, just whatever you can allow. Breathing in through the nose again. Let the shoulders go this time. Shake out the neck and the head, dropping into the pelvis, feet on the earth. And then begin to bring your breath in and out through the nose if you can. If that's too much, if that feels stressful or over efforted or you're overthinking, then in through the nose and out through the mouth. So just find what's rhythmic, find what's most gentle, most compassionate, most kind to your system. What's the least amount of pressure. Continue to breathe and continue to soften into and receive this transmission, this guidance to ground the energies, to regulate the nervous system. Breathing, receiving the in breath, and exhaling out, releasing whatever energy is now ready to be released. The heaviness, the tension, the pressure, the performing, the striving, the struggle, the concerns, the what ifs, the scanning, the hypervigilance. All of this I've been re-experiencing or becoming more conscious and aware of these patterns within myself this last week or so. It's been going on for months. And just realizing how it's been hanging out and it's creating this deep exhaustion in my nervous system. So you may relate to that. So compassion for the part of self that is exhausted. It's exhausted trying to figure it all out. It's exhausted trying to hold it all on its own, feeling alone, feeling unsafe to fully let go, to fully let go. And you may notice that in your lower back, in your sacrum. The lower back is very connected to feeling supported, supported by life, supported by the universe. And if we feel unsupported and we feel like we have to support ourselves, then you may notice an ache in the lower back, a tiredness. So just breathing into that lower back, letting it know that I am here, I am present. So now repeat in the first person. I call all of my energy back here now, from wherever it's been out through the day, in all the different conversations and places and spaces, wherever you've been, calling all of my energy back now. And I release and return any energy that's not mine. I return it to whoever it came from, or if you prefer, you can return it to the earth, return it to the universe, return it to their higher self, their angels, their guides. Return that energy. It doesn't belong to you. This isn't mine. Whatever isn't mine, I return. I receive what is mine. So breathing with that, knowing that it's safe. It's safe to claim that for yourself. You're allowed. Permission granted. Breathe that in. Let your body receive. Let your cells, your body is an intelligent field of consciousness, cellular memory, nervous system, a nervous system that is like an operating system on the hard drive that carries a story. It's wired in with thoughts and feelings. It communicates through sensations between the central nervous system. So breathing into that wonderful internal landscape that is your body, that is your body intelligence, and that body intelligence that is breathing in the oxygen, the air, the life force energy, allowing your body now to receive more of your true energy, your true soul energy, spirit, soul, life force energy, whatever you want to call it, natural self, authentic self, aligned, attuned self. And exhaling out anything that is just old ancestral conditions, habits, memory patterns, unhealed, unresolved, unspoken energy, that now it's time for it to let go, to release, to soften, and to be supported. So now I invite you to feel your feet on the earth, grounded. Feel your pelvis on the seat. Allow your awareness to drop down through the central column of your body and drop down deep, deep, deep into the earth now. And see this column of light, this pristine column of light, connecting down into the earth, into Gaia, into Mother Earth, into the center, which represents the heart of Gaia. And see this heart as a beautiful white pristine crystal. And that beautiful pristine white crystal carries the original blueprint of the earth. It's pristine, it's pure, it's undistorted. It is connected to source. It is connected to the natural rhythm of life, the natural impetus to come into coherence and harmony. So now you are connected to that. Receive that energy from earth with gratitude, with appreciation. Breathe with that energy. Allow your body to receive that pure, original blueprint of the earth, of Gaia. And connecting to the new earth grid, releasing from the old earth grid, which was all about survival, duality, separation. Just make the intention. I am connected to the new earth grid. I am up leveling my energy to the new earth grid, the new earth template. And this is the new operating system. So just sense that dropping away of the old operating system. Imagine, like a computer, you're taking off the old operating system, you're putting down the new operating system. This is like the templating through the new earth grid and the templating through the body, through the meridian lines, through the nervous system, and so on and so forth. So breathing in, receiving, and now from there, receiving, coming up from the center of the earth, back, up, through the feet, through the root chakra, and to visualize the root chakra, a ball of red, the root representing the base chakra, which is connected to a sense of security, sense of survival. And so we're upgrading that now with thrival, with connection, with feeling supported by the earth, the body remembering, I am part of this earth, the body. I'm talking about the physicality now. The physicality belongs to the earth, the spirit belongs to eternal life. The body has a lifetime that unfolds on the earth through the elements. In Ayurveda, they look at the body through the balance of elements, of fire, of water, of earth, of air, of ether. So the body is part of the earth. So now connecting that body to that pure, pristine, harmonious frequency of the earth, feeling supported by the earth, allowing the body to be held by the earth, allowing the body to receive from the earth, and to feel connected, that it's not alone. It is connected to this earth. It is part of this earth. Allow the earth to nourish the body. So that survival mechanism can soften and release and upgrade to being supported, feeling supported by that instinctual connection. The body is instinctual. It is connected to the elements, connected to the earth. And then moving up from the root chakra, moving up into the sacral area, representing the color orange, the lower back, the sacrum, connect to the womb space. And that energy, upgrading that energy into this, reclaiming it in sacredness, the sacred womb of creation. Whether you're a man or a woman, this area, this pelvic area, expressed through our sensuality, our flow, our free expression. And so releasing from the old grid where we had to repress, suppress, deny, shame ourselves, shame each other. Now reclaiming it in sacredness, releasing it from anywhere of connecting it to being sinful or bad, sins of the flesh, and so on. Reclaiming it in purity, naturalness, sensuality, sexuality, creativity. And as it spins around, just see the old energy just spinning out. Not required anymore, not required. We're just bringing full presence, full intention here as we continue up from the sacral to the solar plexus. Solar plexus representing the color yellow. See that color yellow getting stronger, amplify, that brilliant white light from the inner sun. And the solar plexus is all connected to our sense of self, healthy self-esteem, and releasing from the unhealthy self-esteem, whether it's whether it's whether it's feeling low self-esteem, or whether it's an ego that's overly self-preservation. It's all about me. So whether it's on the empathic side, over extreme empathic, where we give ourselves up for everyone else, or extreme narcissistic, where it's all about me, and feeling, who cares about anyone else, profit at all cost, self-preservation, greed, and feeling, not feeling connected to the earth, and the consequence of that me mentality. So just allowing that those extremes to spin out, and then to bring more unity into the center, the healthy balance between those polarities of the extreme empath and the extreme narcissist. So they're centered in self. So the core is all about our centered in self, and that gives our sense of confidence, but not just an ego confidence, a deeper confidence, a soul embodied confidence that comes from connection to ourself, connection to the earth, connection to the universe, connection to our soul, our higher self, a trust in this connection, a connection that is, I'm not alone here, I'm not on my own, I am guided, I am listening. See, listening through those lower chakras, feet on the earth, pelvis, listening to the rhythm, attuning to the elements. And then coming up into the heart center. The beautiful heart center, representing green, the lower heart center, or the less awakened, we'll put it, unawakened, less awakened heart center. Beautiful heart center, but more connected with, we'll say, the old earth grid, or the duality, where we seeked love external, and love got more caught up in this idea of romance, and I need you to love me, and it's sinful or selfish to care for self and love the self, or unprocessed grief, the repression of the flow of expression through the heart center, the deeply feeling heart center. So freeing up that heart, that green energy, up into the pink. The pink is the awakened heart, from the heart to the throat, the thymus, all over the chest, opening up the heart to really fill up this whole area into that awakened love, divine union, divine remembrance. Out through the back, clearing out the back of the heart from that sense of the past, where we've come from, and just releasing And completing that energy, bringing compassion and love to all past aspects of self that didn't feel love, that felt burdened by love, that whatever those experiences were in this timeline, any other timeline, and just to bring in more of that pink light into the back of the heart and into the front, into the sides, to fill up this whole area. And permission to feel, permission to grieve, permission to be loved, permission to love freely, connected to infinite love. Infinite love as a coherent field, as harmony, as inclusive. Now moving up into the throat chakra and spinning out anything from the throat chakra, the repressed voice, the self abandonment of your truth, and amplifying your authentic voice and connection out through the back of the throat, front of the throat. Connected very much to the sacral area, creative expression, bringing on board that creative expression and as a value, as a true value, a recognition of the value of your creative expression, that this is valuable, authentic, unique, spontaneous, whimsical, quirky, weird, wonderful. And moving up into the third eye, representing the color indigo, third eye, just above the brows in the middle, connected to intuition, connected to more of a deeper sensitivity to the subtle energies, the inner senses. So balancing that inner senses of the subtle energy, subtle awareness of the inner dimensions of self, of, yeah, through awareness, and the outer senses. And just claiming balance there, harmonious balance, safety. It's safe to feel. It's safe to embrace my more attuned inner sensitivities to these subtler frequencies, subtler energies, subtler awarenesses of the quantum field, and to trust that now, to trust it, and also to harmonize it with the very practical physical world, daily actions and so forth, to come from a deeper awareness and orientation, the balance of this yin, and bringing from the yin, the internal, to the yang, external. Moving up into the crown, represented in violet, spinning and opening out the crown chakra, connecting to your higher self, connected to the universe, up and through, connected to the sun, the central sun, to source. And from there, see this crystalline light, this beautiful shower of light coming down from above your head, pouring down through your body and bringing in a beautiful energy of soothing to the nervous system and calm and repair, and reminding the nervous system that it's safe, reminding the body that it's safe. It's safe to relax, it's safe to rest, it's safe to be calm, it's safe to slow down into a more natural rhythm of life that is not overriding the sensitivity, that is not overriding the internal guidance system through the solar plexus, through the gut, through the heart, that is not going off just pressure and keeping up appearances and people pleasing and just survival from pure fear. So bringing in that energy of of just feeling connected and supported, receiving it. Say, I am open to receive this now. Source, God, universe, support me now, support my body to remember what it feels like, to feel supported, to feel guided, to feel loved and cherished just for who I be. Nothing to do, nothing to prove, nothing to achieve, just my very existence. Help me remember the magnificence of my existence, of the gift of life, the gift of breath, the gift of my body, and that my body is a gift. It's not something to fix and manage. It's not a problem to solve. Help me be more in tune with my body. Help my body be more in tune with my spirit. May they calibrate and work together and recognize each other as safe now, as safe. Because this is truly all that's happening. The soul, the light body, the higher self, whatever you want to call it, is dropping deeper into the body. And then the body is learning, the more we can relax and attune to receive that energy and to upload it into the cellular memory and cellular system and the nervous system and the thought system and so on and so forth, to the energy field. And so by taking this precious time, this opportunity to breathe and be and receive this guidance through this transmission, you are allowing your body to receive and to upload what's asking to be uploaded, what's asking to be calibrated, what's asking to be anchored and grounded and received and allowed. And as you do that, the resistance can be let go. And the resistance is what creates the tension, and the tension is what creates the pain and the inflammation and the anxiety. So instead of the body and the spirit, the soul pushing against each other, causing the friction and the resistance, we're bringing them together, together. Oh yeah, with each breath. See, every deep diaphragmatic breath switches on the parasympathetic nervous system. And when the parasympathetic nervous system is switched on, it is saying, this is safe. This is trust. I can trust this. I can relax into this. And then the body follows. The body follows that guidance. The body follows the breath. The quality of the breath relates to the quality of the nervous system, and the quality of the nervous system relates to how all the systems are operating, the muscular system, and so on and so forth. So taking another breath in, receiving what's here for you, releasing whatever is unrequired now, just letting it go, another layer, another level of that into the earth, up into the universe, releasing whatever is not required. And now bringing in whatever, we're just asking, so you can ask in the first person. I bring in whatever is in my highest good and highest potential now, that's been waiting for this opportunity of more grounded spaciousness and nervous system regulation to calibrate into my system, to be recognized as inner guidance, to be recognized as my next right step, to be recognized as, yeah, just the direction that my heart and my soul is wanting to move in, when I'm available to listen and to trust and to heed and to relax into, softening any holding in the jaw, any clenching from a part that perhaps may feel unsafe, to truly let go and to truly allow free expression to come back in. Because again, remember, to survive, we had to close down our expression, to lock our jaw, to not speak our true words to be safe, to be acceptable, to fit in. So you may just notice some energy coming up around the jaw. You might want to give it a little massage. Just give it just a little swivel back and forth, right and left, and just softness. Bringing softness into the jaw, breathing softness into the jaw, into the TMJ. And then bring the hands over your face, rubbing your face and your neck and down your arms from the shoulder down to the elbows, self-havening. Hand on heart, hand on belly. Breathe into hand on heart, hand on belly. All these are signals to the nervous system. I'm safe to be here now, to be present, to let go, to receive, to allow. And just continue for a couple of minutes in silence. Bringing your hands to wherever you feel. It could be on the shoulders, hand on the heart, the belly, or you may just want to bring your thumb index finger into the yoga mudra and bring them onto your thighs. So just noticing what feels most conducive to your well-being right now, to nervous system regulation that feels more relaxing and calm, harmonizing and settling. Feel this relaxation, just softening, spaciousness. Noticing what you notice within the stillness. And then gently, when you're ready, you can bring your hands together, warmth, heat, and energy, bringing the hands over the eyes. Or if you want to stay in this, just pause the video and just continue for as long as you like. Otherwise, hands over the eyes, feeling that deep inner alignment and attunement and connection into the earth, the sky. And then bringing the hands out and namaste. And if you feel to want to share in the comments, you'll find a comment box underneath. And so it is. Namaste.